3, 2, 1. A little jazz hand action. Hey there, how's it going? I hope you're having an awesome day, and maybe I can contribute to that in some small way by sharing some energy and some insight with you as we play with this snake deck. And quick update on the deck. If you haven't seen the deck tech, check it out. Much love, by the way. Trav here. Forget if I said that. Young, old, pro, noob, everybody's welcome in my room playing snakes. So, a development, added a couple Patagia Vipers, which are really sweet. 4 mana 2/1 flying snake that puts in 2/1/1 snakes. I would play 4, but I prefer Mystic Snake and I want the Lord, and we can only have so many 4 drops. Otherwise, also I added some Path to Exiles to the sideboard because it seemed like we would want spot removal. That's pretty much it. You can check out the deck tech if you want to check out more detail on that. So we're going to go over some channel updates, tell you a little bit about my day and my night. If you're following things on Snapchat, you know that I work on a farm on Fridays. I just got back from that. Usually I record in the morning, which I did, but that video is going somewhere else, which we'll get into in a minute. It's not going on this channel. It's not going on my Travis Wu channel either. I don't like this hand. It's all lands. I'm gonna mulligan it. This hand kind of sucks, but I'm gonna keep because I don't want to go to 5, and if we scry into a land, it's totally functional. And even if we lose, risk reward, we go to 5, we lose. Yeah, went to a farm, worked on the farm. Show you what from my backpack, what I picked from the ground. Some beets. Nothing beats beets. About to boil these up, eat dinner. And was invited to some little show party at this farmhouse commune tonight. I might go to that. I don't know. Show up and talk to people. Feel slightly, I'm talking to a camera, feel slightly socially disabled today. But one thing that I've realized is if you're really friendly and you talk all the time, which I do sometimes, but this is more for this video, really cool. I'm a big fan of that. You make good conversation, you make friends, etc. But at the same time, I'm going to go for the Oracle. At the same time, if you scowl and you don't say a whole lot, people might dislike you, but everyone knows people have things going on, and what happens is you become challenging, and it's like, who's this guy? What's going on with him, right? So, it's okay to have different moods, I think. If you feel socially handicapped, it might actually help in some ways. That's just an idea on that. Channel update, by the way, I heard you played Magic, so I heard that you played, oh, that's the Joker. Let's not do the, I heard that you played Magic. So, there's another mayor of Averbrook here. What's up, opponent? Try to keep this on screen here. Put it in the middle. Screen does not work very well for this at all. There it is. Put it into the, ooh, I flashed. Alright, well, I need to work on that angle. Anyways, I heard you did Magic, so I'll show you something else. I heard you did Magic. Camera. Oh my god, what the fuck? Still flash, though, I'll work on it. Yeah, channel updates. So, I decided that this is not my platform to share contrary opinions. I'm just gonna go with the thought think mainstream on this. However, that doesn't mean those videos are not my idea. It doesn't mean I've lost my voice, that I'm I'm afraid of the outrage police. It just means that I decided I'm gonna try moving that stuff beyond a paywall to my Patreon so that people just cannot see it. Unless they. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, I don't really like that play that much. So basically, if I'm gonna buck the trend and share what the tough, the tough topics, I think that it should be limited to those of you who are most receptive. So I'm gonna try this out. If those of you who are not yet supporting on Patreon, I'm posting these videos, two of them the next couple days, and they're talking about some more entertaining issues. It's possible if that doesn't, if that costs me subs, it costs me money, then I might just bottle that shit in. But that's what my plan is. I'm a big fan of experimenting, doing things and seeing what happens. Like go, 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 be impatient. It's not that hard to take things back, but it's hard to go back in time and do something. I mean, both can be hard, but take a pounding here and throw down Sosuke. Throw down Sosuke or Sashiro if we draw land. Not sacking the Tri-Boater because we can actually. Damn, alright, these mayors are flipping. So that could cause us some problems. Although the opponent only has one card left. Each other creature you control that's a werewolf or wolf gets +1/+1. Interesting. So we could get down. There's links to that Patreon below, but that's basically as far as I'm gonna go. It's like I'm gonna keep it PG on this channel, but I want to share that somewhere, so I'm gonna test it out on Patreon. You can check it out and otherwise y'all can just keep it keep cooking, keep it moving. So what do we want to do here? We could play Sosuke. God, these things are so fucking big, man. We could play Sosuke, or we could play. I think that's necessary to do. I feel like this is necessary. And we can basically trade with anything. The problem is the wolves, but we could even trump that if we draw Sosuke summons. And do this. What else is on my list of things? I like to write down a list of stuff. Um, oh yeah, here's another thought. Here's something that's not is not really controversial, but is on in the orbit of it. Why do we need to have the same agreement to be friends, right? I mean, ideally, the people around me have feel differently about different subjects, choosing not to attack because I want to try to stabilize, right? I mean, if you feel differently from me, I'm not going to try to convince you to come around to my way of thinking, but my perspective is strengthened by being around you, right? I feel that if my goal is to learn more, then if you and I can have like if everyone thinks the same as me and we have an echo chamber, it's a problem, right? If people feel differently about things for me, then it's a big win for us. Jesus Christ, Gavany Township. Hmm. The problem is that fuck, man. That's the problem. It's just those mayors, man. Okay. So basically, if we top deck Sosuke summons, we can get back in this game. We can also attack and like do some trading. I'm not really a huge fan of that because of we don't have great toughness. Next turn, I mean, we can start Gavany Townshipping. The problem is those wolves, man. They're too big. Thalia's lieutenant. Uh, Um, another mayor. Holy shit. Yeah. So I think basically we need to draw Sosuke summons or we're just gonna straight up lose here. It's pretty hard for us to punch through otherwise. Hopefully that happens. Let me know what you think about all that. Hmm. We can play two things to flip those back down. I think I'm actually gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get to 8 off the Tri-Belter. 4, 5 is not really enough to pump our Gavany, but if the opponent is able to... I'm going to play two spells because... Oh, I shouldn't have played that land. Playing that land was definitely a mistake. White mana. Play a Tribe Scout. And playing a Mystic Snake. And I kind of fucked up because that land should be in our hand to enable a township next turn. Still not going to attack. Our chance to win is pretty much draw Sosuke summons and take over the board. I think it's possible to do. Maybe there's an attack here I'm not seeing. Also, other things going on. It's 5:30. I've eaten a mango today. I'm really liking intermittent fasting. Maybe I'm getting skinny as fuck, but I don't think that's actually the case. I think I'm getting stronger. I don't know. We don't have a scale here, so I haven't been able to weigh myself, but eating the same amount of food. I made some videos about this. Eating the same amount of food, but in the evenings. It's man, like being on fast is it's kind of addictive, really. Just the kind of energy I have is insano. All right, Sosuke summons to give us a chance of winning. Off the top, Sosuke summons. There's a Seshiro. What if we attack with everyone? I don't know, YOLO. I just YOLO'd it. I literally just YOLO'd right now. Should I have done that before? I don't know, I just YOLO'd it. We have another Seshiro, and if the opponent doesn't see it, we can use Tri-Belter to Gavany Township. Buff our toughness. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The opponent would need. Yeah, well, I should have done this last turn. No, this was the right play. The opponent's gonna need to block with everything to stop us from drawing cards. Sosuke gives us Death Touch. Yeah, awesome. Is this happening right now? Do they not see Death Touch, or are they gonna remove? Wow. Oh man. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If they're gonna do this, then we're actually six is using Gavany Township is using Gavany. By the way, does the Seshiro? Can I do like 3 and 1? I hope so. Is Gavany Township gonna save anything? I don't see it. Yeah, actually, our Sosuke is on pace to survive right now. Okay. So it doesn't look like, unless I fucked up, I don't know what the rules changed. I'm interested in the rules change. I thought that I would. What do you need? Death touch to assign like 2 and 1, like non-lethal combat damage? Why wasn't I able to do that? Have the rules, like, do I not understand the rules? I guess so. I guess I don't get the rules. Champion of the parish. Okay. Opponent has no cards. We've got no cards. It definitely would make a big difference. 3. Interesting. So I'm going to attack with the Seshiro. If the opponent double blocks, we can get to a 4-5 off Misty Rainforest. Or we get to draw a card, and that's probably, is hopefully really helpful. It didn't happen. We bricked, and that could get us killed. I don't regret the attack, though, at all. I believe that was worth doing. Probably not going to crack this Misty. Maybe, yeah, it's not probably not worth it. I think we need as much life as we can get. What do you guys think? Should I go to this party? It's not a party, it's a show. It's a show. There's two bands playing at this outdoor venue. I've been there once. Don't necessarily know everybody. God, what is this? Holy shit. Alright, well, pretty much draw Sosuke or bust. What kind of bullshit is this? We draw two straight lands, and the opponent draws Eternal Witness. Bullshit. Mana gods, I shake my fist at you. Alright, well, what do we expect? Variances. Alright, we're dead. We died. That was some bogusness. There are Sosuke summons, which would have won. Also, I'm still curious about the ruling, because if we could have assigned split damage, I think we would have won as well. The question is whether we want paths. I think I'm going to cut the Mystic Snakes because of Ethervile for paths and a Dismember. And either a Glare or a Glare could be good. Glare. Actually, I think I'm going to go for Threads over Glare. Maybe both. I don't want to cut the Lords because they're pretty good. Glare is just a fun one, and I'm going to play 62 cards because I'm a sicko. Yeah, that last game was, maybe there was an attack like the turn before. I don't think so, because we finally got ahead on creatures on that one turn. Or got tied on creatures. I'm going to Google this right now. Assign non-lethal combat damage, MTG ruling. You'd think, I previously said, like, yo, I know combat phase. The damage. A blocker that is will not assign combat damage. Blockers only. Nope, nothing weird. They always assign damage equal to their power. Dividing. Okay, I get it. Each is assigned lethal. Okay. You know, I should have known that by now. I just got mixed up, I guess. If you want to make fun of me for not knowing the rules, go ahead. I don't know the rules. So the opponent mulligans. Our hand is very good. This is a very good hand. Like, this is a very good hand. Snake. This is a very good hand. So I'm calling it. I'm calling it, and I'm excited for game 3. Hubris. I think this is when we get struck down. Strike me down, Lord. Sakura Tribe Scout. I could. Yeah, I should probably do social things. I can, like, show up and be a brooding artist. Here, come with me. I'm gonna show you some new art that I made. I can, like, be totally socially inept and be like, no, I'm a brooding artist. Is this gonna work? Here we go. Edit scene. Go check out this over here. The lighting's horrible, but I make art now. Arguably, I always have. Also, I learned Spanish now. I speak Spanish. Hablo español. Y tengo un video en mi otro channel. I've got a video on my other channel learning Spanish with our Spanish coach, Rebecca, so you can go and take a look at that if you care. All right, there's our Sosuke summons, which is boss.com. Also, by the way, I really like Seshiro. I think that maybe we want to go back to 3. There's Mayor. Hmm. I like playing a Coiling Oracle here because we kind of need to draw land to do things. I shouldn't have called it. Should not have called this game by any means. Hubris. We can lose this game by just not getting lands pretty easily. But if we I mean, I'm probably going to use this Path to Exile on our own creature to ramp. There's a high chance of that. Good chance of that happening. 45% chance. But we need, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if the opponent's creatures get too big, I should recant my beliefs about winning this game. Overgrown Tomb is interesting here. Anafenza. That's kind of weird. It's big. Ooh, baby. Nice. 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 So I like playing Sosuke summons and then doing this and picking up the temple, putting the temple into play, and pathing the Anafenza and attacking. That was our best draw. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can just Temple Grand in our way right to victory, or we draw a land and we can get down Seishiro, or we, don't do anything and we can go Tribe Scout into, ooh, the opponent traded Mayor of Averbook with Coiling Oracle. Anytime Coiling Oracle trades with a card, it's a big win. It's a big win. Grande ganar. Is that correct? Big is ganar the correct? Is that the verb for win? That's the verb for win, but is it the noun? Adaptive Automaton has been suggested for our deck, and I think it would be decent as well. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's about to be a big turn. It's about to be a big turn. It's about to be a big turn. And it's about to be a big turn. Oh, the opponent is dead. I mean, the unfortunate part about being this far ahead is that they need to concede. Yep, yep, yep. Look at our hand and our board. Yeah, that's the unfortunate. I wish they had 30 life that game. Okay, back to sideboarding. Um, so the only real option is like cutting cards so that we have more lands. What are our worst cards? I like Orin Viper's probably not that exciting. I'm gonna cut one. Oh, I'll cut two. It's not that exciting as Death Touch is all. I mean, Death Touch is good, but aside from that, it's kind of meh. Ooh, this is a fun one. This is a really fun one. Get a blue-white land, maybe, and then a forest. Both players keep 7 for the first time in the match. Opponent does not have a 1-drop. Path to Exile. I'm going to lead with the Misty and then we'll decide. Definitely getting either a white-green or a white-blue. Actually, we don't really need blue. Did we side out blue? We have Patagia Viper. We sided out the snakes. Yeah, we can just get the green-white land and kind of ignore blue this game. There's an Aether Vial. So here's my game plan. Use Glare of Subdual to win. Nice, I like that draw as well. Use Glare of Subdual to win. Use Path to Exile to stop Mayor of Averbook from running away with things. Pretty simple, right? Methinks it's simple. There's Mayor. If the opponent tries to flip it, we'll just exile it. I'm actually not going to crack the Tri-Builder because if we don't draw a land, we can do something cool, such as playing a Tri-Builder. And I'm gonna offer it. I'm gonna offer a trade. Got through it for a point. I had a tell just there where I put it forward and put it back. And I'm going to, if the opponent tries to play nothing, I'm gonna path the Mayor. I might do that anyways. Ooh, Absent Falconer. I think we can like just sit on the path for a little while. Human creatures at the beginning of each upkeep if no spells, because it doesn't like make anything for a while. Although I'm actually kind of concerned about. I'm gonna path it. It's annoying. I want to get rid of it. I'm concerned we'll take too much damage from like Athalia's Lieutenant coming down. Cavern is cool. I'm gonna play Glare of Subdual here and just try to see if we can just dominate the board. Snakes. Snakes. See if we can keep the opponent's stuff tapped down and then try to force through Omen Vipers. That's what I'm going for. So maybe this works, maybe it does not. I should have already tapped this by now, by the way. What does Outlast do? Okay, that has worked decently. Coiling Oracle is a cool one. We can go, I'm going to take 2 damage to do this blue-green. Pretty much if the opponent can't deal with our Glare of Subdual, it's going to be really hard for them to win. Oh my god, I misclicked. That's super annoying. And we hit a land. Accidental. I did not mean to crack that. I flashed, just like I fucked up the magic trick. Oh well. Why not make the game a little bit harder? Why not make things a little bit more difficult? No attack, see if Anafenza comes down. It's no big deal if it does. Anafenza. And Collected Company. Yeah, we could really go back in time and use that Tri-Builder. Mantis Rider, wow. Really cool. Okay, gonna use Glare to tap that Falconer. Opponent still has 3 cards left. Collected Company could go decent in our Snakes deck, but I prefer Patagia Viper. Okay, another 3-drop. What is it? Mantis Rider. Jesus. We really would love to go back and have that. Jesus. Jeez. So we can still win, but it will probably require drawing a Patagia Viper and or a Sosuke Summons. It's pretty brutal. Okay, let's tap the biggest ones. We're still going to take 8. If we had Tri-Builder, we would only take 3. It doesn't seem like... I mean, the good news is the opponent only has 1 card left. That's the good news. Is it a creature? Jesus Christ. Oh, it's another vial. Okay, so we'll be able to tap 4 things, and we're actually dead next turn if we don't draw a creature. If we draw Sosuke Summons, we'll probably win, or a Patagia Viper will probably win. Lotus Cobra keeps us alive at the very least. The Path Exile might have ramped the opponent too much. For Sosuke, and we're gonna have to tap all the flyers. I'm gonna tap the Falconer right now. Tapping Cobra. We can probably let the opponent attack with a few things. Tap all the flyers. 1, 2, 3. I don't know about it because there's just too many flyers. We could tap and then like have Sakura Tribe Elder up to trade. We're still on kind of draw token maker or bust. If we had that Tribe Elder, I like to not go back and like if we could invent a time machine, I would go back and coach would put me in and we would have won. But I like to know what would have happened. What would have happened? We would have more life and we would have the ability to tap all but one creature here. So I think that feels like a pretty significant difference. Taking 6. Alright, time to top deck Sosuke Summons or Patagia Viper or we're dead. Pretty much. Okay, well, attack with Oran Viper. Down to our last top deck for the win. Cobra, we lost. Yeah, it doesn't even ask you if you want to. You just click on it, so we're dead. Oh well. Yeah, I hope you had fun. I hope that you enjoyed this. I wanted to share and put something up today playing Magic. Again, I'm going to try putting up some videos behind the Patreon paywall, and those will be not intentionally incendiary or controversial, but just certain things that not everyone agrees with. But again, why do we have to agree with everything? You know, I watch and read books and videos of things I don't agree with all the time, and it makes me smarter, expands my thinking. But in the interest of me and the channel, I think that that is a good thing to try doing. So that's the experiment. Thank you so much. I love you. If you sign up for that, then I'm excited to share with you. If not, that's totally cool too. Whatever you want to do. Holla at me. See you on Snapchat. See you on Twitter. Take care. Adios. This was a fun match, even though it unfortunately we lost. Oh well, I mean it was close and slightly unfortunate, but my motor skills, man, my motor skills. So see you later. See you in the comments. Let me know what you think. Take care and much love.